to come and answer some questions on why his late son was, his late son petitioned him, like wrote a petition and including his name, and nothing was done. So I think the coroner, he received that letter, and she addressed that such should be, handled by another court, because the justice for Mohbad, which is why the coroner inquest was set up, is to ensure that the court know what killed Mohbad, when he died, and how he died. So it cleared that, and he didn't say it directly, but the summary of what the court was trying to say is that they are not after DNA, they are not after Mohbad's property, and so on. She's trying to say that the court is only looking for what killed Mohbad, where he died, and how he died. So many things that they might be wanting to know or needing will have to go to another court, not coroner inquest. And then going forward, the different set of lawyers introduced themselves. Some are representing individuals, some representing charity organizations, some representing entertainment industry. There is a group of lawyers representing Prime Boy, the one representing Spending, another one representing Lagos State Government, another one representing Nigeria Bar Association. There is another set that is representing Women Association of Women Lawyers, and so on and so forth. After introduction, the Sun stood up.
Can you go on IG as well, please?
You said what?
IG, please. A lot of people are requesting that you should go on IG.
Go on Instagram. I will need the phone. You must get the phone from you. I only have a phone to go on TikTok that I am, which is the
on IG. IG is very important, please.
Hey, but he doesn't have a phone. Let him continue with these updates, please. He says he doesn't have a phone.
I don't have a phone for IG for now.
Let him on Facebook. So let him go on IG, please.
So he should leave. He should leave TikTok,
Facebook, and go on IG. People are streaming him on Facebook already.
And let them stream and share it on Facebook. So let him continue with his updates now.
The thing is that I will try to see if this phone I just borrow here will go on IG, hopefully. Okay, let that not distract. Please help me open IG, and I will put my username and password. Then I will see if I can,
Westo,
go on IG. Yes?
I want to ask, are you cool with your panelists, or every panelist should go down?
If there is no distraction, I think panelists should wait. They should remain. So panelists should remain.
Please, let's not interrupt him again.
All right. So thank you. So like I was saying, I'm trying to see if I can go on IG anyway. But you must remove that SIM so that, or put it on flight mode so that calls will not come to distract me. Or do not disturb, fine. That's fine. So, like I was saying, after the introduction, the judge cleared the air that the court is after fact finding, and after all that, the son representing charity organization stood up to introduce himself, and he was trying to express that he has a lot of things to do. He wants to be involved fully, and he wants to participate to cross-examine. Then the judge scolded him by saying that he has no official or formal letter to do that. No proper application was, written or available for him to be allowed to do that. And he said he has to go through the chief magistrate of the inquest, that's the chief inquest to get that done for him. He argued, as a son, he tries to say that he's representing the bar, representing the people, and he has the right to also, he has the right to do that. But at the end of the day, the argument went on until the inquest agreed that he has to go and get a letter that will allow him to participate, so that if he wants to be on record, then he can be on record. But for now, he won't be put on record because he has no backing letter to make him participate and to make the court to record his questioning as his cross-examination of witnesses. After that, he said he's going to do that, but later left. He later left the court. So the court indirectly and politely, told him that he can only be participating if he can get those things done. And he promised that he's going to do the right thing within the next 24 hours, so that by the next court, he is going to come and, do what he wants to do. So he was not allowed to participate. He was not allowed to do anything. He was not allowed to cross-examine. As a matter of fact, he was not even in the court. He was not in the court. He left the court. So, and which looks as if he was sent out of the court. So it looks as if he was sent out, but to me, I don't want to say yes, he was truly sent out or not, but he didn't participate, so he walked out of the court. So thank you. So having said that, the pending, let me say, okay, there is a lawyer that introduced himself representing Falana. The lawyer is Kabiru Akiolu. I think they said they want to withdraw, but when this lawyer introduced himself, he's saying that representing Falana Shimba, representing Falana, and also representing Aloba's family. It was funny. A lot of us was we were surprised, because during the last inquest, Falana Shimba came to say they are withdrawing from the case. So it's a kind of surprise that Kabiru Akiolu, something Akinolu, came to court today saying that he is representing Falana Shimba. All right, having said that, the son representing Baba Mohbad, that is Barrister Wahab Shitu, senior advocate of Nigeria, introduced himself, and he started by talking about autopsy and toxicology, which is very, very important to the inquest. And he said that the court should try to do one or two things that will help those things to be available, so that it can help, the inquest to get more information on what came about and so on. Then the court replied that there is already there was an explanation from a forensic analyst earlier that they are working on that. They requested for weeks, and the week has not lapsed. So we should try to still hold on for that. So that was a response to the argument of the son, that the son was right to say that, and at the same time, the court also would like to get the results, and at the same time, we should not jump the fence when already someone said there is going to be a result at a time, within some time. So the Psalm still states they will work on it, that the court should try to still see how they can, ensure speedy, work on that is taking time. After that, I think someone stood up trying to, talk about the judge. The judge was not looking healthy. It shows on the judge that the judge was going through some health challenges. And the lawyer representing African Women Association, that is Lawyers Association, Women Lawyers Association. The woman stood up to kind of talk on behalf of the judge that we should consider the judge. The judge is human being, and as human being, she looks unhealthy, which means she won't be able to probably take a long time because she needs to take, some medication or probably get some medical attention. So she was under medication already, and that was the reason why I think they could not take prime boy. So they already said that before the cross-examination. So after saying that they should have a soft approach and be calm with what they want to do, then spending lawyer stood up, did his own examination in chief, and brought spending to the witness board. Sorry, I think I want to go on Instagram. Let me do that. Justice for Mohbad. I'm coming now. Live updates. I'm coming. I'm going on Instagram. Okay. I'm coming. I'm sorry, please. It won't take just a minute. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, those who want to go on Instagram, I think Instagram is set. Let me see again. Sorry. Okay. For Instagram people, we are good to go now. So Instagram rolling, done. All right. I'm live on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Those who wants to join on Instagram can go to do that now. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. Those who want to go on sorry, give me this thing. Let me stand there. Let me make it stand. So give me this thing. This, yeah. So sorry. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to. So Instagram is on, Facebook is on, and TikTok is on. So let's go. So they call spending after all the introduction. Spending came out. And what was spending saying? The lawyer representing spending, I forgot his name anyway. I forgot his name. I didn't write it in. He told the court that spending should try from where he stopped earlier. And immediately he said that the judge agreed. And they asked spending, you claim to know Mohbad, and you were part of those that went to the show with him. You know a lot of things and so on. Quickly tell us all you know. Spending started by saying that he was in the show with him in the car. They are okay, they are fine, nothing happened. But the part of the fight that happened at the show was all about Mohbad making, I don't want to call it noise, but reacting that he has to leave the premises, he's tired, he has to go. And at a point, Prime Boy was advising him that the crowd is too heavy, you cannot go to the crowd, it's not healthy for you, and so on and so forth. And Mohbad got angry and was reacting hyper-reactive, and he was just hyper-reactive. And it got to a time that he was having an argument or disagreement with Prime Boy that he has to go to the next side of the car to bring Prime Boy out of the car. He was in the car, but why all this was happening, that he has to go out doing all sorts of things. The only thing he later saw is that a glass fell, like a broken glass fell inside the car, which means glass has broken. And from his findings, when he noticed that what has broken the glasses of the car, he now later saw that it was Mohbad that punched the car glasses while trying to fight Prime Boy. And he didn't see where Prime Boy was actually, fighting or probably exchanging blow with Mohbad. So Mohbad has kind of punched the glass in the process of trying to exchange blow with Prime Boy, trying to hit Prime Boy and so on. And after that, Prime Boy left, and at the end of the day, Prime Boy went to see, I think Cubana, he called it, the organizers of the show. So then, not quite long from that, a serious argument started from Wunmi and Mohbad. And they were talking about so many things according to Spending. And he said a lot of things that he had them talking about. He said they fought for more than 2 hours. More than 2 hours. He said they really, really, really have a very tough argument. That Wunmi locked Mohbad, she locked Mohbad, she was dragging Mohbad so seriously. At the point, he also said that when Mohbad traveled and came back from, is it Kenya, he called it? When Mohbad traveled and came back from London, UK, Wunmi got to know that Mohbad already had someone, a woman in UK, and was telling Mohbad that the woman you have in UK that you want to go and meet, that she's going to frustrate every effort to make sure that Mohbad traveling is not successful. And Wunmi was trying to tell Mohbad that it's going to ruin Mohbad the way a woman ruined Lifroche, that Lifroche went down because of woman, because woman was, I would have loved to say it in Yoruba, like, the king of Masope, kó lọ bèrè báyé ṣe rí lọ́wọ́ Lifroche, pé woman, he should go and ask Lifroche the power of a woman, how woman pull Lifroche down, that she is going to prove to Mohbad that she's a woman, that they are arguing that Wunmi also said that it was because of that woman and your traveling, that was the reason why you did not do my own Canadian visa for me, that you did your own because you want to travel, you want to leave me, and so on and so forth. That argument was stopped. He even said that Mohbad, in the process of the argument, when they are hijacking each other, that he said, Shebi, I borrow your mama 200,000, that your mama did not even return to me, that is part of what they were arguing, that shey your mama return my money, Shebi, I borrow 200,000, she borrowed 200,000 from me, she no return my money. So like it was just from one argument to the other, one point to the other. And after that, and he also said that Wunmi was not even trying to give up. She was not even giving up. She was just making noise, and to the extent that she could not, that he could not even do anything. He was just trying to protect himself and Liam. He now said when they get to the high bridge, I don't know if it's Tomiland Bridge he called it, he said the fight now got so serious that they were already bouncing themselves, like wanting famous shubulura, or they are already turning themselves around, that resting on the door, and Wunmi already throw Liam on the chair, that he just carried Liam and was using the second hand to be pressing the car lock so that the car will not open. The car will not open on the motion, exactly, that they were on motion. He doesn't want the car to open on the motion, and was trying to protect Liam. He was asked if there was any point where either Wunmi or Liam was trying, Wunmi or Mohbad was trying to throw Liam away, he said no, that he has prevented that by carrying Liam. That he has prevented that already by carrying Liam. That the other protection he was trying to make was trying to hold the door, not to open on emotion, because the way they were hitting the door, doing anyhow, like, it was such a very, very tough atmosphere that it has turned to woto, ruffle fight like that. That rather than, bouncing on Liam, like kicking Liam unknowingly, he carry Liam, and instead of, getting themselves to open the door on the highway, he was using the other hand to lock the car for the car not to open. And that was what he said that happened. He now said when they got to Orchid Junction, Wunmi was saying that she wants to get down to go and sleep in an hotel, that she's not, going home. It was Darosha that brought Wunmi back in the car, that Wunmi should not go anywhere, that Wunmi should go home with Mohbad. So Darosha persuaded Wunmi, tried to bring Wunmi back to the car, that they left home together and they are going home together. So when they got home, he said it was already late. He would have gone to his own house because his own house was far, but he can still meet up. But he was weak, distressed, all the energy they have exhausted at the show. They have, taken some, alcohol, being artists, they were high and so on, that he has to relax. Then it's not even long to the time that they got inside. He said he was hearing a very heavy noise inside, upstairs. There was a noise. And it was Adura that was with Wunmi and Mohbad upstairs. That Adura was, for him, Adura was assumed to be in another room, but still on, at the same upstairs with Mohbad. So Wunmi and Mohbad were having a very, very serious fight, serious noise. Aside for almost 2 hours fight, they have dragged themselves along the road. There was another one that seems to be, not even seems, that was a continuation of it when they got home and when they got inside. So more than 2 hours on the road, another one, marathon one in the room. Then the next day, he said when they woke up, because they slept late, it was towards afternoon that everybody was, within the premises, compound, and everybody was just there, just to cool. And Mohbad came down and was saying, we have a show on Wednesday. See my hand, she not like this. You go, they look me, say, she I no fight you yesterday, stuff like that. Say, she waiting happen yesterday, no get to you, sorry. Not say, that will not be, nothing. Say, OJ was there. That was cameraman. He said OJ was cameraman. He said Adura was there. DJ Bami was there. And he said, because of that, they were like, this one not be big deal now. That I was trying to tell me about that. They go, this one know me. That everybody was talking, not only him, that make them treat him. And Mohbad now said they should treat him. He now said they should go to hospital, but they already calling different nurses number that was not going. That so that he won't also be left behind, like he doesn't want to assist a brother. He decided to also be offered by saying, since number no, they go make I try my own too. Say he now tried one person's number, he didn't go. Mohbad said he's not going to hospital according to him. So they all now decided to look for a nurse. He said people were trying different nurses' number, including himself, and he didn't go. He said he tried the nurse number on Adura's phone. It was switched off. He tried the number on DJ Bami's phone. It was switched off. He dropped a number on his a text on his own phone after calling that was not going. He now dropped the number and was also switched off, and it didn't mark. He now said, well, now hospital make go that since he was not seeing the wound as big deal, his interest was not really serious. He said the wound was not so serious that his interest was not just serious about it, but was just feeling concerned because Mohbad said, I know if you carry my hand go show like this, will say, yeah, don't swear. Now, before I continue, I want us to look at something like, could it be the fight they were fighting upstairs and they were jacking each other that could have brought that swelling? Because according to them, they said what happened at the show is not even enough to cause all these things that they were later creating. Something must have happened while they were making noise inside. All the fight, all the hijacking, all the push, all the dragging, locking each other's clothes and so on. Probably something must have happened that made the hand to swell up. But that is just by the way. Let me continue. He then said after they made attempt that that they didn't get the nurse to come and treat the hand. He then said he didn't really concentrate again, and he said maybe they should go to hospital, and he just find his way within the compound relaxing, and he didn't see Mohbad after that. He said this thing was around afternoon, and he didn't see Mohbad again. And nothing happened, no noise, nothing like Mohbad is this and that, until he left. He then said the next day, he was surprised that they said Mohbad died. And the question he was asking is that, Mohbad died how? When? Waiting happened. They said the nurse came to treat him. Nurse came to treat. Which nurse? They said the nurse that was not picking call yesterday. Who called the nurse again? Why calling the nurse? For what other thing did they call the nurse for? Was it for the, was it for the same thing or not? That he was just surprised and he was asking questions and nobody was answering. Hold on for me, please. To something. So sorry, please. I just went for something like. All right. So as I was saying, he said that when he left there, nothing happened to Mohbad actually, and he was surprised that at the end of the day, the next day, they said nurse was coming again to treat and so on and so on. I was surprised that even when he had that Mohbad died, he had several questions and nobody answered him. Nurse was coming again to treat and so on and so on. I was surprised that even when he... This now, please, when you come up, mute. All right. And it's like I was saying, he said he was surprised and nobody answered him. Then they asked him again